Okay, besties, I know summer feels like it's still a long way to go, but hear me out. If you want to feel confident and have the best summer of 2025, it starts now. Not in June, not 2 weeks before your vacation, right now. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you some healthy habits from your mindset to fitness to beauty that we can start incorporating now so that we can walk into the summer of 2025 feeling good from the inside and out. So let's start out with the first category, which is mindset. I feel like there's no way you can look good on the outside if the inside is a chaotic mess. The very first thing I would recommend to do is to start journaling. I know it's super like cliche and you've probably heard about it 1,000 times, but ever since I started journaling, it has really improved my mental health. It's really just helped me be able to write my emotions all on to paper and just process my thoughts a little bit better. It's always important to pour into your own cup every day, even if it's for a few minutes. So for me, I like to journal in the morning time. I'll just grab a cup of coffee and I'll sit down, and 5 to 10 minutes I will just journal my thoughts or anything I'm grateful for or what I have to do for the week, or if I've been feeling stressed and anxious, I just write it down, and it really helps me kind of stay focused throughout the day. And it's just feeling like I'm having some me time. I'm pouring into my own cup. I'm processing my thoughts a little bit better instead of having my mind all chaotic throughout the day. So I highly recommend getting yourself a cute little journaling notebook and just writing out your thoughts. It really helps, especially if you do it every single day. Doing self-affirmations are important as well. I used to kind of judge these a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think, why do I have to put these statements out there for myself? Like, does this really make sense? But I have been incorporating those, and they really help me just remind myself of my worth. They make me feel good about myself. They make me feel confident. I have some saved on my computer and I will read them every single morning after I do my journaling. And they really just help me, again, with the mindset, like getting ready to conquer each day and reminding myself of my self-worth and my self-confidence. So I think that they're so important, and I think that you should do them every day. One of the biggest mindset glow up tips I've been doing lately is how I talk to myself. I used to be the person that was always talking negatively, and it was just so easy for me. And I realized I was being kind of harsh. Like, for example, if I saw myself throughout the day being tired or lazy, I would just be like, you're looking really tired, or you just look lazy, you're acting lazy, you're being lazy. But then I realized, hey, you're being kind of harsh on yourself, and that is not really giving cute energy. So instead, I would say something like, hey, I'm really tired today. I feel a little bit lazy, but I'm doing my best. I feel like the best practice of this is talk to yourself like how you would talk to a best friend. You want to be transparent, you want to give real talk, but you want to be encouraging. Let's move on to fitness and movement. Now, this is something that most people would associate with glowing up for the summertime, which I totally get it, and I agree. I think we should start locking in now so that we can feel a lot better about ourselves when the summer comes around. So am I in the most physically healthy version of myself right now? No. But I want to get there, and I've been doing some things recently that have really been helping me, and I'm going to keep doing them and doing them all throughout now in the summertime so that I feel a lot better about myself physically. But yes, working out is really important. And I think with this, it all comes down to what works for you. What do you feel most comfortable with? Because girl, trust me, I do not feel the best when it comes to public gyms. It's easy to feel uncomfortable as a girl going to the gym with a bunch of men. It's just hard for me to find space there. Like, the treadmills were always being used, the stair climbers were always being used, the strength training equipment with like weights and everything, they were always occupied, or you would just have like a gym rat just looking over at you like, are you done with your reps? It's really hard for me to feel comfortable at the gym and to push myself to go every day or even like multiple days per week. So I kind of was not in the committed mindset to that. I just realized that I was paying a lot and I wasn't able to really utilize everything, and I was just uncomfortable. So I was like, you know what? How do I change this? Because it's still really important for me to prioritize my physical health. And so I changed it to starting to go to the gym that's at my apartment complex. And it's free, so that helps everything. But it is small, but it works for me. I can do what I want. I can do the treadmill on incline. They have a couple of weight equipment, so I can use that as well. I also have a spin bike in my home, and I do not utilize that spin bike enough. And I have a yoga mat, so I'm just like, you know what? I have a lot of different options for physical activities. Oh my gosh, girl, I cannot tell you how beneficial walking is. I have learned to love walking, whether it's outdoors or on a treadmill. I kind of do a mix of both. I will go do the treadmill on incline. I will try to do the 12-3-30. So at a 12 incline for 30 minutes, and at level 3 for the walking pace. That is really great for burning fat. Also doing an outdoor walk every single day. My dog, she loves to go walking, so I try to do those multiple times per day, and I try to do them after I have a meal. So after breakfast or lunch or dinner, I will go ahead and take my dog for a bare minimum of 10 minutes outside and just walk, get some little good cardio in. It also helps with digestion, so that's a good thing. I have a walking pad in my home, and that is also a great option if you work from home, or if you just want to like watch TV. You can get your walking pad and just start walking on it, or you can even just go on your phone, go on TikTok, and get a little workout in. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, but I definitely would recommend to walk every single day. And aside from that, I know there are a ton of different fitness classes, from Pilates to spin classes, even going outside and doing like some badminton or tennis with your friends, swimming, biking. There are so many options. But yes, girl, starting to do some movement every single day now is so important, and will definitely make you feel a whole lot better when the summer comes around. And then let's talk about hydration and sleep. Both two really important things, but hydrating yourself is key. Every single morning when I wake up, I chug the whole thing of water from my Hydro Flask, and it just really helps wake me up in the morning. And it's really important to start your day by drinking a lot of water. When you fall asleep, your body lost that water because it's replenishing itself. So when you wake up, definitely drink some water. Even if you can, have some warm water with a little squeeze of lemon. That will really help just kickstart your digestive system. It'll make you feel good inside and out. I've also been trying to have more water with my meals instead of soda or a fountain drink. It's really easy to pick those sugary drinks, and I love them, and I don't want to say you can't have them at all, but definitely try to start getting a glass of water instead of those fountain drinks. For rest, sleep is really important, and I did not used to take care of this category in my life enough. I used to stay up all night, and then I would have to wake up early. I would only get around 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and I was like, I can make it throughout the day, I can power through it. But it is so draining on your body, and it's not good for you. Really getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is key, and trying to go to bed earlier, trying to get off your phone more at nighttime, and how you wake up in the morning. Like, don't go on your phone the very first thing in the morning. When you wake up, just wake up slow, let your eyes open your windows, get some sunlight in, and drink your water. Kind of like I was just talking about, having a morning and a night routine is so important. With my morning routine, I try to get up early, around 5 to 6 a.m. I will get up. The very first thing I will do is open the blinds, get some sunlight in, because sunlight is really important to just boost your mood. Then I will make my bed, because I want to start my day on a good note, like I accomplished a task. So I will do that every single day. Then I will go get in some movement. Like I said, I'll go to the gym, I'll go outside, get a little morning walk in, then I'll take a shower, and then eat a good, nourishing, high protein breakfast. This could be anything from a yogurt bowl to avocado toast, toast with some eggs on top and some cottage cheese, maybe even a nice little egg scramble omelet situation. And then I will try to hold off on the caffeine until I finish my meal. So I'll prioritize my high protein meal first, and then I'll go in with a coffee or maybe a matcha sometimes. And then just as how important it is to start your day on the right track, it's also really important to end your day on the right track. So when I get home, I might do a night workout, but if I don't do that, I will take a nice relaxing shower. I'll do my nighttime skincare, and when I get into bed, I try not to be on my phone as much. I'll try to just set my alarm, put my phone away, and I'll do something that's just relaxing, whether it's watching an episode of one of my favorite shows or reading some chapters from a book I'm reading. Whatever just makes me feel relaxed and in a more peaceful mindset instead of doom scrolling all night. So if there's anything I could recommend with this, it would be to find your signature morning routine and night routine. Everyone's is different, but find your own personal routine that works for you and do it every single morning and every single night. That way you have the structure that you set for yourself, but you're also starting and ending the day on the right foot. And with self-care also comes some beauty products that I wanted to talk about that I have been using recently that have really been a game changer in my self-care routine, and I would recommend to start using now so that you can feel good for the summertime. One of them is to use an exfoliating scrub 1 to 2 times per week. I like to use these in the shower, and two of my favorite ones would be the Tree Hut scrub. I love the Tree Hut body scrubs. They are very exfoliating. They have a more coarse, rough texture, and they really get in there and get all the dead skin off of yourself. So I do this before I use my body wash. I'll do this as the very first step in my shower routine. Like I said, I'll try to do it about 1 to 2 times per week. But yes, for a body scrub, if you're looking for more of a coarse, thorough, true scrub, I would definitely look into the Tree Hut ones. And for Tree Hut, I currently am using the Moroccan Rose one. I feel like it's a great spring and summer scent. It's very floral, but I also love the vanilla one. I like the purple one. I think it's called Moonlight Glow. That one is a beautiful scent, and there are so many other scents as well. If you're not into the more harsh scrubs, I would try the Dove body scrubs. They are so good. I think that they work just as well as the Tree Hut, but they're just a different texture. They are a more like moussey, whipped kind of texture, and they have like little beads in it, and they smell heavenly. So far I've tried the rose one. I think that's my favorite one, the pink rose one. And then I've also had the original one. I think it's the blue bottle one. Just, oh my gosh, they smell so good. And I use these again 1 to 2 times per week as my first step in my shower routine. And after I get out of the shower, my skin is so smooth. I'm recommending this because I know in the summertime we like to wear a lot more dresses, tank tops, and like show our skin a little bit more. So if we start doing some exfoliation in our daily self-care routines now, we are going to have soft, buttery skin in the summertime. Okay, here's another good product that you should start using now, and that is to use a good hair mask. Never used to wear hair masks, but ever since I have used one, my hair has been significantly better. In terms of its health, it's been a lot more healthier. It's felt a lot more hydrated, especially on the ends. Even though my ends are kind of dead and I need to get a trim, they have felt so much better with a hair mask and just a lot more nourished. The one I've been using is the Gisou Honey Hair Mask, and it is absolutely amazing. I use it 1 time a week, and I replace my conditioner for the hair mask, and I just leave it in the shower while I do a little everything shower. So I leave it in a hair clip, and then I'll just go in, do my scrub, do my shaving, do my body wash, and then I will lastly rinse out the hair mask, and my hair is so soft afterwards. And I feel like if you start to do this now at least once a week, your hair is going to be just beautiful in the summertime. Another really good one that's a little more affordable is the Eva NYC hair mask. It comes in a big tube, and I'm pretty sure you can get it at Target or Ulta. but that one is really good as well. But yeah, there's so many other ones on the market that are amazing. And staying on the topic of hair, one thing I would highly recommend that you start doing now is to practice some hairstyles. I actually just started to do this a little bit more. Before, I would always just either wear my hair down or maybe in a ponytail, but I was like, you know what, that's kind of boring, and this summer I want to have some cute hairstyles. I want to have my hair in like braids. I want to do wavy hairstyles. Start practicing now. Look on TikTok for some hair inspo and just sit in the mirror, practice some good hairstyles so that by the summertime you're just like, yep, I know how to do that. And the last glow up tip I would recommend to do is to create a vision board for yourself. I am a visual person, so I love to see everything laid out in images on how I want the end result to look. I'm gonna do this as well, but I would recommend that you create a summer vision board for 2025. Get inspired for yourself now. Go on Pinterest, look up different things that you want your summer to look like, whether it is traveling somewhere, whether it is certain hairstyles you want to have, certain outfits, healthy habits that you want to reach by the time summer comes around. Take them all and make them into a vision board. And you can either make a physical board, like you can go to Michael's, get yourself a nice little poster board and print them all out, or you could also do this digitally. That's what I've done. You can go on the app Canva and create a board for free online. I would just recommend you make it so that you can see it every single day and just remind yourself, yeah, this is what I want my summer to look like this year, and am I taking the steps in my daily routine to make my summer look like this? With that, that concludes this video on how we are going to start glowing up now so that we can have the best summer yet. If you made it this far in the video, I love you. Thank you so much for watching the video, and be sure to comment one thing that you are starting now to glow up for the summertime. Other than that, comment sun emojis on this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys start glowing up, feeling like the best version of yourselves, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.